Hi, today I am going to share with you the mouth-watering recipe of tamarind rice. Before we getting into the ingredients details, we have a small preparation. So I've taken 3 tumblers of rice. This is a very small tumbler. So 3 tumblers would be approximately 250 grams. Make sure whatever the quantity you take, you're measuring it either with a cup or with a tumbler so that we can add the required amount of water in the later stage for cooking. And also I've taken a big lemon size of tamarind which is completely immersed. You have make sure it is immersed in water. So and let it soak both the ingredients for at least half an hour before start the recipe. It can be more also fine, but at least 30 minutes is enough. Now here are the ingredient details. Soaked tamarind, soaked rice, 2 tablespoons of peanuts, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of urad dal, 1 tablespoon of chana dal, 1 tablespoon of mustard seeds, required amount of curry leaves, 3 dried red chilies and 2 green chilies, and half teaspoon of hing or asafoetida. Now place a pan and add, for my rice, I've taken Sona Masuri rice which needs 2.5 tumblers of water for 1 tumbler of rice. So since I've taken 3 glasses, I have added 7.5 tumblers of water and then washed rice. And let rice cook on one stove. So meanwhile we have to extract the tamarind pulp. Okay. Squeeze out the soaked tamarind and take the pulp out of it. And throw the waste part and keep only the tamarind extract. Now place a pan and add 1 teaspoon of oil. Once oil is heated, add 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, and then add the tamarind pulp. Also add half teaspoon of asafoetida and mix it very well. Okay, one side our tamarind pulp is getting cooked and also the rice. We have less amount of water now, so I've placed a lid. And I also shifted it to a low flame one so that the rice gets cooked well. Okay, now add enough amount of salt. So I have added 1.5 teaspoon of salt because if we add in tamarind pulp, it is very easy to get it mixed with rice. So now our tamarind pulp is ready. Keep it aside and let it cool. Meanwhile, check once the rice. I see some wetness still, so just give a mix and keep the lid again. Okay, now my rice is ready and keep the lid, turn off the stove and keep it there itself. Now open the lid after 10 minutes and give a stir, and once it is a bit cool, add the tamarind pulp which we have cooked it earlier and mix it very well. This is the very important part while preparing the tamarind rice. The pulp should be coated well with our cooked rice, and make sure while we are giving a mix, the rice should not be broken. So hold it very delicately and mix it very well. It takes a bit time but then make sure every rice grain is coated with our tamarind pulp extract. Now the last part of our tamarind rice is, the very important thing is tempering. So place a pan again and add 3 tablespoons of any oil. I have used peanut oil here. You can use peanut or sesame oil or sunflower oil. Okay, add first mustard seeds and then peanuts, chana dal, urad dal. So once the dals are fried well, then add dried red chilies, curry leaves and green chilies. So now add the final tempering onto the mixed rice. So here also a very good mix is needed. Here one tip in this recipe is, I have added 2.5 tumblers of water for my rice, but as per your rice, for some rice it takes 2 tumblers of rice for 1 part of rice. 2 tumblers of water for 1 pot of rice. Accordingly, please adjust it. So for my rice it takes more water, that's why I've added 2.5 glasses of water. Now our tamarind rice is ready to be served. Please try this recipe, and if you like it, please give a like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.